The world of combat sports and Hollywood action had always been separate, until now. It all started with a single tweet. One evening, Conor McGregor, the brash and unapologetic former UFC champion, took to social media after watching an intense fight scene from Jason Statham's latest blockbuster. With his usual swagger, he typed, "Movie fights? All choreographed nonsense. Let's see how real you are, mate. Step into my world." The internet exploded. Fans across the globe went wild. The idea of an actual fight between a real-world knockout artist and Hollywood's deadliest action star was pure madness, but also just crazy enough to be possible. Memes flooded social media. Fight analysts debated, could Statham, a martial artist in his own right, stand a chance against a UFC champion? Or was this just McGregor being McGregor, talking big for the headlines? Then, something no one expected happened. Jason Statham responded, "Anytime, anywhere, champ. Let's see if you hit as hard as your words." Fire, fire, fire. The stage was set. Two legends, two worlds, asterisk asterisk on a collision course for the fight of a lifetime, asterisk asterisk. But what started as a simple challenge would soon spiral into something much, much bigger. Before we dive deeper into this insane showdown, make sure to subscribe to Dawn Tales for more epic, mind-blowing stories like this. Let's continue, asterisk asterisk. The internet was in flames. McGregor versus Statham, was it real? Was it a publicity stunt? Nobody knew for sure, but one thing was clear, both men were taking it seriously. And in the fight world, serious meant war. Fire McGregor's camp, sharpening the blade asterisk asterisk. In Dublin, Conor McGregor wasn't laughing anymore. He had issued the challenge, but Jason Statham's response had ignited something inside him, asterisk asterisk, a primal need to dominate, asterisk asterisk. Inside the walls of his private gym, McGregor trained like a man possessed. His fists, faster than ever. His footwork, sharpened to razor precision. His mindset, ruthless. Coach John Kavanagh drilled him on the perfect knockout shot, a left-hand bomb that could end the fight in seconds. Underscore, movie fights are one thing. Underscore, McGregor smirked in an interview. Underscore, but I come from the real world. And in the real world, there's no second take. But on the other side of the world, Jason Statham had other plans. Fire Statham's camp, forging a warrior. Unlike McGregor, Jason Statham wasn't just training for a fight, he was preparing for the fight of his life. He wasn't just an actor. Before Hollywood, he had trained in kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and Wing Chun. He had sparred with world-class fighters. He had taken real punches. And now, he wanted to prove that he wasn't just an on-screen tough guy. Statham didn't train in flashy Hollywood gyms. Instead, he went underground, asterisk asterisk literally, asterisk asterisk. He sparred with ex-fighters in dimly lit basements. He took body shots from Muay Thai champions until his ribs felt like steel. He drilled hand-to-hand combat with real military specialists. Underscore, people think I'm just an actor, underscore, he said in a leaked video. Underscore, that's their first mistake. The fight wasn't just happening, it was evolving into something much bigger. Then, a shocking announcement changed everything. Bomb-breaking news, a secret fight offer. A mysterious underground fight organization, one known for billionaire bets and unsanctioned blood sport, offered to host the fight. No rules. No referees. One winner, asterisk asterisk. $50 million purse was on the table. But the cost? The fight would be illegal. There would be no cameras. Only those invited would witness history. The internet buzzed with one question. Would they accept? One thing was certain, asterisk asterisk, this wasn't just a fight anymore. It was a legend in the making, asterisk asterisk. Red circle before we step into the shadows of this underground showdown, make sure to subscribe to Dawn Tales. You don't want to miss what happens next, asterisk asterisk red circle. The world was still reeling from the bombshell announcement. McGregor versus Statham was no longer just a viral challenge. It was now an underground war orchestrated by mysterious, high-stakes fight promoters. The deal was simple. No rules. No referees. No turning back. The fight would take place in a secret location, far from prying eyes. The purse? A staggering $50 million, but money wasn't the real prize. Legacy was ***. Fire the invitation. Entering the underworld. Both fighters received an encrypted message on their private phones. Envelope with arrow, your fight is set. Accept, and you step into history. Decline, and you fade into memory. McGregor's response? Instant. Understood. I was born for this. Let's dance. Understood. Statham's? Just as cold. Underscore. I don't need cameras. I just need a target. Understood. Fire the location. The arena no one knows. The fight wouldn't happen in a sanctioned ring. It wouldn't happen in Vegas, Madison Square Garden, or even Dubai. Instead, the fighters were given coordinates leading to an undisclosed underground facility deep beneath an abandoned warehouse in Eastern Europe. No one knew where. No one knew who was behind it. But one thing was clear. This was bigger than a fight. This was something else entirely. Fire the arrival. A billionaire's playground. McGregor and Statham arrived separately, each blindfolded and transported by private jet. When the blindfolds came off, they weren't in a traditional fight arena. They were inside a massive, dimly lit concrete pit, surrounded by a ring of shadowy billionaires, crime lords, and elite fighters. No sponsors. No flashing lights. No crowd chants. Only cold, ruthless silence. A masked man in a black suit stepped forward. His voice was calm but full of menace. Welcome, gentlemen. In this place, legends are born or broken. The fighters locked eyes. No fear. No hesitation. A gong echoed through the underground chamber. The fight was about to begin. Fire the world watches from the shadows. Though the fight was supposed to be off the grid, leaked intel suggested that a few select hackers had cracked the fight's location. Now, in the darkest corners of the internet, a secret livestream was being prepared. The world might get to witness this battle after all. But would both men walk out alive? Red circle before we step into the most dangerous fight in history. Make sure to subscribe to Dawn Tales. The next chapter will leave you speechless. Red circle. A single gong echoed through the underground arena. The air was thick with tension. Conor McGregor rolled his shoulders, his trademark smirk replaced by a cold, calculating glare. Jason Statham cracked his knuckles, his stance still, controlled, like a coiled spring waiting to explode, The underground chamber was packed with the world's richest and most dangerous men, crime lords, billionaires, and rogue fighters who had all come for one thing, blood. There were no referees. No gloves. Just two warriors. One winner, Fire the first strike, speed versus power. McGregor moved first, a lightning-fast left hook aimed straight for Statham's jaw. But Statham saw it coming. He ducked, countered, and slammed a brutal roundhouse kick into McGregor's ribs. The crowd gasped. McGregor stumbled, but didn't fall. Instead he grinned. Understood Hollywood, he muttered. Then he unleashed hell. Fire the brawl turns brutal. McGregor closed the distance. Elbows, knees, body shots. A spinning back elbow caught Statham across the temple. A vicious uppercut snapped his head back. A takedown attempt? Statham sprawled and countered. But Statham wasn't just defending, he was adapting. He used Wing Chun blocks to deflect McGregor's blows. He landed quick, precise strikes to weaken McGregor's arms. He fought like a ghost, never in one place for too long. The crowd was silent. No one expected Jason Statham to last this long. Then it happened. Fire the turning point, McGregor in trouble. McGregor lunged, aiming for his signature knockout punch. But Statham sidestepped at the last second, and countered with a brutal spinning back kick to McGregor's chest, McGregor flew backward. For the first time in years, he was down. The arena roared. Was this it? Was McGregor finished? asterisk asterisk. Fire the shocking interruption, chaos unleashed. Just as Statham moved in to finish it, the underground arena lights cut out. Then, asterisk asterisk gunfire, asterisk asterisk. Masked figures stormed the chamber, shouting in multiple languages. The FBI, Interpol, maybe even something worse. The secret fight was a setup. Someone on the inside had leaked the event, and now, the world's most dangerous criminals were being taken down. But McGregor and Statham weren't criminals. They were fighters. And they weren't going down without a fight. Fire the unthinkable alliance. A new fight begins. McGregor, still dazed, pulled himself up. Statham stood beside him. For the first time, they weren't enemies. They were survivors. And they were about to fight side by side. Red circle before we step into the most unexpected battle ever. Make sure to subscribe to Dawn Tales. You won't believe what happens next. Asterisk asterisk red circle. The underground fight had turned into pure chaos. The moment Statham had McGregor on the ropes, the lights cut out. The eerie silence was shattered by gunfire, shouting, and flashing red alarms. The fight was over. The war had begun. Asterisk asterisk. Fire the attack. A betrayal from the inside. Masked figures stormed the chamber, moving with military precision. Interpol? The FBI? A rival syndicate? Asterisk asterisk no one knew. But one thing was certain. Asterisk asterisk this wasn't just a raid. Asterisk asterisk. Someone inside the organization had leaked the fight location. The billionaires in the VIP section scrambled for cover. Bodyguards drew weapons. The underground ring turned into a battlefield. In the center of it all, McGregor and Statham stood back to back. They weren't opponents anymore. Now they were fighting for survival. Fire the fight for freedom, McGregor and Statham unleashed. A masked soldier lunged at McGregor. Asterisk asterisk a mistake. Asterisk asterisk. Boom, McGregor's left hand cracked the attacker's jaw, sending him sprawling. A knee to the ribs. An elbow to the temple. Asterisk asterisk one down. Meanwhile, Statham moved like a ghost. He grabbed a steel pipe, ducked a gun swing, and took down 3 men in seconds. His martial arts training kicked in, lightning-fast strikes, brutal counters. The two warriors, once enemies, now fought side by side, tearing through the chaos. But then, asterisk asterisk a voice rang out over the speakers, asterisk asterisk. McGregor. Statham. You were never meant to leave this place alive. The trap. This was never just a fight. This was an execution. Asterisk asterisk. The Great Escape, running out of time. Asterisk asterisk. The underground chamber was collapsing. Explosions rocked the foundation. There was only one way out. A steel door on the far end of the chamber. Asterisk asterisk heavily guarded. Asterisk asterisk. McGregor smirked. Are we going through them or what? Statham cracked his knuckles. No second takes, mate. And they ran. Through a hail of bullets, fists, and bodies, asterisk asterisk the two legends fought their way to freedom. Asterisk asterisk. Fire the final challenge, one last obstacle. As they reached the exit, a final masked figure stepped forward. Unlike the others, this one moved differently, like a real fighter. Then he pulled off his mask. And McGregor's face froze. It was an old rival. Someone from his past. Someone with unfinished business. Asterisk asterisk. The fight wasn't over yet. Red circle before we reveal the shocking identity of McGregor's final opponent. Make sure to subscribe to Dawn Tales. The next chapter will leave you speechless. Asterisk asterisk red circle. The underground chamber was in ruins. Smoke filled the air. Alarms blared. McGregor and Statham had fought their way through chaos, side by side, taking down elite fighters and escaping an ambush. But just as they reached the exit, a final figure stepped forward. He moved like a ghost. Deadly. Focused. Asterisk asterisk. Then he pulled off his mask. And McGregor froze. Asterisk asterisk fire the ghost from McGregor's past. Asterisk asterisk. The man standing before them was none other than Artem, the Russian hammer, Lobov. McGregor's former training partner. His old friend. Now his enemy. A man who once stood by McGregor's side, but had since vanished from the fight world, Until now. You should have stayed in the cage, Conor, said, cracking his knuckles. This world isn't for you. McGregor's eyes burned. You backstabbed me once. I won't let it happen again. The real final fight was about to begin. Fire McGregor versus Lobov, the ultimate showdown. No refs. No gloves. Just two warriors settling old debts. Lobov struck first, a brutal right hook aimed at McGregor's jaw. McGregor dodged, countering with a sharp elbow to the temple. Statham tried to step in, but McGregor raised a hand. This one's mine. The fight was brutal. McGregor's precision versus Lobov's raw power. Elbows. Knees. Blood. Sweat. Lobov slammed McGregor into a concrete wall. McGregor reversed it, snapped a spinning back kick to Lobov's ribs. The fight raged for what felt like hours. Until finally, McGregor saw his opening. Boom. A thunderous left hook exploded across Lobov's jaw. Lobov crumbled. It was over. McGregor stood over his fallen rival, breathing heavily. There was no celebration, only silence. Then he turned to Statham. Let's get out of here. Fire the escape and the final twist. With the fight behind them, McGregor and Statham raced toward the exit. They climbed through a hidden tunnel, emerging in an abandoned alleyway in Eastern Europe. The underground arena? Gone, bombed into dust. There was no proof the fight ever happened. No cameras. No live streams. Only whispers. And that's when the real mystery began. Fire the internet goes wild. The next morning, a leaked video clip surfaced online. Just 10 blurry seconds of McGregor and Statham fighting in the underground pit. No one knew who recorded it. No one knew where the fight took place. But the internet had one burning question asterisk. Did it really happen? McGregor and Statham never spoke of it again. No interviews. No confirmations. Just a cryptic post from McGregor's account. Legends don't need proof. And from Statham. Some fights aren't meant for the big screen. Fire the fight that became a myth. The world debated for years. Was it real? A hoax? A setup? Some claimed it was an elaborate Hollywood stunt. Others believed it was the greatest underground fight in history. But one thing was certain. It was a fight that shook the world. Red Circle, before we dive into more epic stories like this, make sure to subscribe to Dawn Tales. More insane fight stories are coming soon. Red Circle.